free.
Free. Free.
That's right. TurboTax Free is free. Free.
With LinkedIn Pro Finder, I'm able to find a graphic designer. What's really comforting is that they've been vetted. I can go on there and find someone that's reliable. Thank you, LinkedIn Pro Finder. You are a lifesaver. With LinkedIn Pro Finder, I'm able to find a graphic designer. What's really comforting is that they've been vetted. I can go on there and find someone that's reliable.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. I'm going to get rid of the chat box because I don't think that works here. No, it does not. So I'm going to get rid of that. And I'm going to take the webcam, make it bigger. Put that over there. Give me just a sec, talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna work out a bug I got going on with the software. Just bear with me a second. Come on, computer. Sorry guys, I'm working out some kinks. Give me just one moment, please. My computer is kind of a hot mess right now. Give me just another second and I should have the things up that I want to have up. Come on, software. Don't crap out on me. The beauty of software difficulties. Gotta love it. It's okay. I can do this. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Alright. Hey guys. How's it going? I'm using Streamlabs OBS and it was starting to slow down and potentially crash on me as I was trying to load some things into it and take away things that I use when I stream on other platforms because those things aren't compatible with YouTube. Just so you know, I do have mods. They appear in blue and they will enforce the rules. If you're new here, please check out the rules. They are listed in the description, plus other information about the stream. I will be doing a giveaway this stream. Honestly, this may only be about 2 hours or so. But I will be giving away 3 mini posters. So if you are interested in any of the 3 mini posters, stick around. The only stipulation is to get a mini poster, you have to live in the continental US, because to me it's kind of asinine to pay more for shipping than it did to produce the item, if that makes any sense. Nope. I have not seen Bohemian Rhapsody yet. I have not. Been meaning to, but I haven't seen it yet. I kind of play video games, but not really. Hello, everybody. Alright, those of you who are leaving, good night. I've currently been playing Smash Brothers on the Nintendo Switch. Is what I've been playing recently. Because I don't have a system that has Kingdom Hearts 3 yet. I don't own any of those systems. Thank you all for your thanks and your appreciation. It all means a lot. I genuinely appreciate it. My favorite to play in Smash Brothers is Samus. My favorite genre of music is a combination of like a electronic, trance, bit of hip hop, and then I also like rock and metal. Why did I choose ASMR, not gaming? Because I am not a gamer. I am horrible at games. I like her both with and without the power suit. I like all forms of Samus. I even cosplayed as Zero Suit Samus once upon a time. I liked Linkin Park back in the day when I was an emo teenager. My day was alright. Heads up, my voice is scratchy. I'm getting over a sinus infection. To give some backstory, last week I messed up this shoulder and I went to the doctor and I was given a steroid for it. And the steroid apparently had a side effect of depressing one's immune system, making one prone to infection. So, and behold, after nearly a week of taking the steroid, I came down with something that's like a sinus infection. It's full of all icky drainage and everything. Makes my throat all scratchy. Which is part of why I didn't really have any videos this week, along with technical difficulties and just being insanely tired. I spent most of the week asleep when I wasn't taking care of my kid. Oh, it's tough. I do have a lot of superheroes I like. I don't have a favorite Metallica song, but I enjoy their music. Yes, to those of you who do not know, I am a mother. I do have a small child. It was an AC/DC. Back in Black, baby. My favorite Ruby character is Blake. What to look forward to in 2019? That is tough. Well, I can say I'm looking forward to my wedding. That's what I'm looking forward to because I am engaged. So, I'm looking forward to my wedding. Good night, Kenshi. My eyesight's terrible. If you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go get my glasses so I can see the chat. Because I took out my contact, so I'll be right back. Ah, better. Much better. Now I can see. Now I can see what you guys were saying. I'm hoping Matt Mercer will voice Crow. I have some stories about Vic. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the compliment. Thank you. I'm working on getting the mic fixed. The mic that needs to be fixing is the mic I'm currently using. One ear is still quieter than the other, and I'm going to spend the weekend taking a look at it because it requires opening it up beyond just changing out the battery, and I haven't had the time or ability to do that yet. Man, screw winter, you guys. My lips are dry. Okay, one question at a time. Okay, any advice for Valentine's Day? Buy yourself some chocolates. Treat yourself to a treat. Go out to a nice dinner. Go to a movie. Treat yourself. Who says you have to treat someone else or someone else treat you? Or if you have a really close friend that you like as just a friend and it's established that you're just friends, why don't you and your friend treat each other? Have a friend day. As for favorite brand of headphones, while I am partial to Skull Candy, when it comes to what I use for ASMR and editing and doing streaming and stuff, I have yet to find a brand that I am happy with. Every single one I get, there's just something about it that isn't quite perfect to me, and I can't quite put my finger on it, but it's not quite perfect, and I've yet to find my preferred brand. So I can't really answer that question because I'm still on a journey to find what I like. Have I watched Hellsing Ultimate? Well, if you watch some of my Ruby videos, you'll know the answer to that question. My favorite Nintendo game console is the 64 because I have so many fond memories of that, playing with my brother. Also, the GameCube is a close contender. I had some fun times on the GameCube too. Thank you to everyone just coming in and throw me compliments. Thank you. Sorry I'm not all glammed up and wearing me glasses, but it's currently after midnight. And like I said in my announcement, this is just going to be a chill live stream where I just chat with you guys, answer questions, and all that jazz. I've heard of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I've seen a little bit of it, but I don't actively watch it. I have played some Mortal Kombat games, mostly with my brother, way back in the day. Let's see, with the best memory I've ever had. Aside from having my kid, that would be going up to Puget Sound and working with the killer whales. That was a very good memory. I have played Guilty Gear. I play all kinds of things in Guilty Gear. Mostly I played as Dizzy and Eddie and Faust. My favorite cosplay to wear is Diva from Overwatch. At least that's my favorite cosplay right now to wear. No, Rosie, you're fine. Most embarrassing that happened was a couple of my neighbors outside started getting into a fight, and I'm like, what the crap? Can't record this. It was very distracting and very annoying. I'm like, what's going on? I feel like a tiny unicorn scooter. A giant bunny would be kind of horrifying. Favorite Kingdom Hearts character is Axel. Street Fighter. Hello. My favorite kind of dere would be the dede dede, the ku dede, or the don dede. Yes, Heather. Yes, you do. The little whale. is choosing to be a butt and stay up late. I haven't gotten Doom for the Switch yet. To be honest, you guys, between... yes, I will be doing more Trua. That's coming in the near future. To be honest, y'all, I don't really have time for video games. I really don't. I play them when D-Night is around, especially when I'm at his place. Between my other job, working on videos, and taking care of my kid, plus other things in my personal life, I don't have time for games. Just like how I don't have time to keep up with anime or TV shows or movies. Like, I love Supernatural, and I love Doctor Who, for example, and I haven't had time to keep up with either of those things. I'm way behind. I play Pokemon Tournament on the Switch, the Pokemon fighting game. Breaks In is my jam. Oh, no problem, Rosie. I'm a Dean person. How did I start my channel? Initially, I started my channel to promote my other job, and then I was doing a podcast with a friend, and I didn't want to put that mic I got to waste, so I started just messing around with the microphone, uploaded some videos, and it took off from there. And once some laws got passed, I decided to stop using that. I decided to stop using my channel to promote my other job because some laws got passed. My favorite Doctor from old school is the 4th, and then I like the 9th Doctor, and then I am personally loving the 13th. Like, Jodie has stolen my heart. I have a Nintendo Switch, a dead Nintendo Wii because I let my kid play with it and it died, and a dead Xbox One that belonged to a housemate, and they gave it to me and then it died. So no wonder why they gave it to me for free, because it was dying. But then D-Night has Xbox One and PS4, so I play stuff at his house, like Ghost Recon, and I really suck at Ghost Recon. I would love to share emotions with my fiance. We share them anyway. There are currently 13 doctors in Doctor Who, not counting the War Doctor, which I don't count the War Doctor. War Doctor is not canon in my head. I don't have a favorite Ruby villain because I honestly don't follow the show. I know people who worked on it in the early season and the animation that went into it and the development process, and it kind of ruined the show for me. Like, for example, the original character models for all the ladies, those are just edited Miku models. Those are all Hatsune Mikus, just reskinned. And so now, even now that the animation's better, all I see is Miku. And now all I see with the new animation of being mocap, I see Miku and mocap, and I'm like, I can't. Because to me, my background in college is in film and animation. To me, mocap is incredibly lazy. Like, lovingly animate your things. Do it with love. There is no love in letting a computer do it for you. Goodbye and good night, people who are leaving. Of course I'm going to make another Takara video. I'm just not sure when because I'm so busy with other ideas. Of course we're friends, Rosie. And you're all my internet friends. And Rosie, I appreciate the videos you make for me, even if I don't catch them all right away. I really do appreciate it, so thank you, man. What mic do I use? I use either a 3DO Free Space, or I use a Blue Yeti stereo microphone. It just depends. Banana is a ball python, just like my snake named Ushari. And no, I won't have my kid do ASMR because I don't know if you ever heard kids do ASMR, but it never turns out well. For me, it's making videos happen because I get a thing called executive dysfunction where I go to do something and I just can't seem to do it to save my life. So yeah, that's a thing. Which I fully understand. Like, yes, mocap does make it easier. But for me, animation came from a place of passion. And I'm someone who, I specialized in hand-drawn animation, not computer animation. Which you still need to, like, here's a fun fact about Pixar. Pixar will not hire you as an animator if you can't show them that you can classically animate by hand and draw by hand and do, like, figure portraits and sketches. If you can't show them that you're an artist first, they won't hire you as an animator. And I appreciate that business model. Hi, Jacob Eagle. As I said before, unless it's a character I know and really like, I don't do canon characters. I have not seen the Mortal Kombat film. I am a Studio Ghibli fan. And what Heather said. Canon characters mean characters created by other people that aren't my own original creation. For example, when I did D.Va from Overwatch, D.Va is considered a canon character because I didn't make her up. I have heard of it, but I have yet to read it. But the weather, it is currently pretty chilly. My favorite foods are sushi, pho, ramen, I like a good Greek salad. And then I also really like green tea flavored desserts. If given the opportunity, I would collab with them. If they're willing to collab with me, I'd collab with them. But it's all a matter of timing and scheduling. For me, a good whispering can be a trigger, but it has to be done correctly with a really good microphone, or else it doesn't work on me. Bon Jovi is, Wanted Dead or Alive. Queen's song, obviously, is Bohemian Rhapsody, because that's like everybody sings that. I've stopped in the airport in Japan on my way somewhere else, but you have to actually go to Japan. My favorite dessert would be green tea cake or sweet potato cake. I have a couple videos with typing and drawing, just look them up. But there might be more in the future. My character page has both drawn and painted people. And then I have characters who have typed. Hello there. Bloopers may come, but they involve a lot of swearing, so they're kind of inappropriate. I like horror movies, but I like more revenge horror movies. My favorite is I Spit on Your Grave. One of my Zuri videos has typing in it, and I think some others have typing in it too. Billy is typing in it. I have seen the Evil Dead movies. My favorite flavor of ramen? I like miso ramen. Alas, I don't really have bloopers people walking in. It's more so people making noise in the background. I don't really watch other ASMR channels except maybe Seafoam once in a while, and that's because I just don't have time. I have so much other YouTube to watch. How's life going? It's going alright. I'm getting over a bit of a cold. Got a sinus infection going on. Good night, Sonics. I've been meaning to see the Meg. It looks funny, but I've yet to see it. My favorite pizza topping is spinach and mushrooms. I'm a veggie gal. I used to watch Jason movies, but they don't really do it for me anymore. Need a sippy sippy. I combine lemon and honey in tea, and it does help. Spinach is delicious on pizza. Do I have any pets? Yes. I have a dog, 5 cats, a parrot, and a ball python snake. I think if people like pineapple, put it on their pizza. If you don't like pineapple, don't put it on your pizza. I have no opinion one way or the other. Hey there, normally I don't wear glasses, but I need to be able to see the chat because the font's so small. My favorite Marvel character is Black Cat from Spider-Man. I also like Spider-Gwen and Captain Marvel, the female version. When I do the mature stuff, yes, it always feels awkward because I'm an awkward person. I'm a nerd, just like you all. I limit my 18 plus stuff to Patreon as a perk for supporting me, and I don't plan on changing that anytime soon. I think D might have used to be into pro wrestling when he was a kid, but I'm more into UFC. And I have mixed feelings in YouTube that I don't really want to get into in case YouTube's watching. I'm excited to see Battle Angel Alita. I'm excited to see it. I think D and I are going to see it on a date. My favorite ice cream is green tea flavored. I used to like Markiplier, and then he got a little too full of himself and got annoying. Well, welcome, Derpcat. Welcome to my stream. Just hanging out, chilling and talking. I have played Grand Theft Auto, and it's very funny when I do, because I'm very bad at it. I use an iPhone X. Yes, Miss Winters will be back in the future. I can't say when, because I have so many ideas I need to get through. So many ideas I need to get through. I have heard of Mr. Beast. I have heard of him. Good night, Mental Cupcakes. Good night, people going to bed. Good night. I'm gonna get flack for this, but I like Kanye. Oh, all the time I get comments about the pics, and I ignore it because you know what? I got my master's degree in marketing, and one of the first things we learn in marketing is, to be frank, sex sells. Sex sells whether you're appealing to men, whether you're appealing to women. It sells. So yeah, it's just a thing, like, sex sells, so. Okay, hang on, my eyes are starting to blur. Good night, people who are leaving. I've been watching anime since the 90s, but even back then I watched stuff made in the 50s, 60s, and 70s and 80s. So I've seen a lot of anime. Like, I've seen the original Astro Boy, Kimber the White Lion, Gigantor. I've seen the original Space Battleship Yamato. I've seen Saint Seiya. I've seen a lot of stuff. Stay awesome, guys, going to sleep, and gals, and whatever you may be. I love Rob Zombie, and my favorite song is Dragula. And if you guys want some story time, yes, I've seen Speed Racer. I have other jobs, but I do not like to discuss them on my YouTube. If you all want to hear a Rob Zombie story, when am I making my next ASMR video? Probably next week when I stop feeling sick. If you're new here to the chat, please read the rules in the descriptions. Thank you. Good night, Rosie. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining in the chat, and thank you for being part of this. I might do one of these a bit earlier in the day. It just depends on when my house can be quiet. That's my hindrance for why I do this stuff so late. I used to like Slipknot when I was younger. I have a funny story about Rob Zombie. I have a funny story about the song Dracula in particular. I went to a friend's wedding, and it was a Muslim wedding, and the groom at the reception had the DJ play Dracula, and everyone was like dancing. And then the bride's family, which came from Morocco, and they were in like full burqa, hopped up on the dance floor and started headbanging. Like her aunties and her grannies in their burqa were just headbanging to Rob Zombie, and it was just epic to see these like fully devout Muslim women just rocking out to Rob Zombie. I don't think, because they only spoke Arabic, I don't think they even knew what he was saying. They just liked the music, and it was hilarious. I'm like, you go, you rock on. The hardest part of making my video is waiting until it's quiet enough to record. That's the hardest part of making something. Good night. Those of you who want to stick around another 10 minutes, I'm going to give away a poster. So if you want to stick around another 10 minutes, you live in the US, I have a poster to give away. Hello there. Yes, you do have permission to make more videos about me. I don't mind. I've listened to a bit of Pantera, but not a whole lot. Basically, I'm going to ask a trivia question, and you have to live in the US for it to count. But if whoever answers correctly and a mod confirms it, and is the first to answer correctly, I'll ask you to shoot me an email with your info, and I will mail it to you. Yes, I do sell body pillows in my store. Currently they're out of stock as I prepare for the Sasha body pillow. Once the Sasha body pillow has her initial sales, then they'll all be back in stock. But the current body pillows are Kalia and Aiko. I have 3 posters with different designs, and I will show them as I give them away. So in 8 minutes I'm going to give away the first poster. I listen to my ASMRs when I need to continue a plot line to make sure I don't get my notes confused. Sorry guys. I got a sinus infection, so I'm gonna cough. Of course, I heard of MASH. That's an old show. My parents used to watch it. Okay, 7 more minutes. 7 more minutes until it is time for poster number 1. Oh, Tommy Dean, have you ever thought of making a character based off of me in real life? That'd be too easy, and where's the fun in that? I prefer to be creative, you know? Do I think making ASMR makes me a voice actress? It really depends, because sometimes I have to change my voice for a character in a way that is voice acting. But other ways, I'm just trying to make people relax and have a good time. I am a Hufflepuff through and through. I am forever Hufflepuff. I have not played Fire Emblem. I am not much of a gamer. I'm going to keep saying this. I am not much of a gamer. Throughout my life, I have been so busy with other things. Do I think Mila Jovovich looks like me? I don't know. I get compared to a lot of them. I got compared to the girl who played Rocket in Sucker Punch. I got compared to her. Of course, I would take up voice acting if a position was offered to me. I actually am familiar with a few studios, but I am too chicken to audition. Okay, 5 more minutes until the first poster. I know how to play the trumpet, piano, flute, guitar, and violin. The best software to do animation would be Toon Boom Harmony. I have not seen any My Hero Academia, so I can't do any impressions. I refuse to watch it because of reasons. Yes, Seth, I noticed that. That was an interesting experience. My favorite classical Universal Monster movie, probably Dracula. I do like musicals. My favorite would probably be Les Mis. I've watched Inuyasha. I've read the manga all the way through, but I didn't see the rest of the new anime. Okay, 2 minutes until poster time. Yes, I have cosplayed as Takara in a photo shoot. I could holiday in the world right now, I would probably go to Australia. Go down under. I was indeed a fan of Steve Irwin. Part of why I went to film school was because I wanted to be like Steve Irwin. I actually am working on male characters. It's very hard for me to voice them because I'm female. So lately, when I do have male characters, I try to have D Knight voice them, if that makes any sense. But he doesn't have a lot of time. If I could have any animal as a pet, what would it be? Probably maybe a crocodile skink. I'm not sure. I'd have to think about it. Alright. It is in fact poster time. Here is the first poster. It is of Freya. These are all mini posters, so they're nice and discreet. Okay, here is Freya. So yeah, that is Freya. And the question I have for you is, there is a killer whale named Freya who lived in a theme park in France. Is that whale alive or dead? First person to guess right lives in the United States, wins Freya. Mods, I believe Jacob Eagle was first. Uh, well, Flair, go ahead and ask that girl. Go ahead. Go for it. If your mom's gonna be salty, your mom's gonna be salty. Later, Solo Sombra. Good night, anime fan. Hello. Hello, people joining. Hey, mods in mod chat, please mark Jacob Eagle as winning Freya, so I know that for future reference. The next poster giveaway will be in about half an hour. Because I really don't think I can make it past 2 a.m. tonight. Yep, Jacob, exactly. I'm feeling alright. Back is starting to hurt a little bit. I do have a favorite. My favorites are Takara's first love confession and Ruby's backstory. I put so much work into Ruby's backstory video, you have no idea. And also, a special shout out has to go to the Misha rescue video, where I voiced 4 characters at once, and it's over 40 minutes long. That took a lot of work, too, so I'm pretty proud of that one. It would come in a tube. And that's why there haven't really been any videos for me this week, because I've been sick. And it's hard for me to put in the work and quality into a video when I am sick. The most work I've done for one video, off the top of my head, is probably the Misha rescue video, because I did 4 characters, plus a whole lot of sound effects and ambient sounds and stuff like that. Thanks, guys. I like Breaking Benjamin. My partner likes Five Finger Death Punch. The other 3 are male, and they are War, Famine, and Pestilence. My partner likes Sabaton. Yay, someone just subscribed. Yay. Yay, subscribers. Good night, Jacob. What kind of dog do I have? I have a Corgi Pitbull mix. Catch you in a bit, Awakened by Nia. Okay, just making sure. I have thought about getting a pet scorpion and naming it Therapy. I have considered it. Because my brother is terrified of spiders, and considered getting a pet tarantula and naming it Therapy. So it's only fitting I do the same with the thing I'm afraid of. I'll try to see if I can find an envelope big enough, but it might come in a small tube, it just depends. I'd rather have a Great Dane. I've had bad experiences with Chihuahuas. Why stream so late? Because this is when my house is the quietest. There's less stuff going on in the background to distract me. I might do an earlier stream sometime when I can kick people out of the house, but until then, I'm kind of stuck as it is. Can I say neither? Well, Pomeranians are slightly cuter, but pugs have health problems. Ow, my back. If y'all don't mind, I'm gonna take a little something for my... Say hello to Gai-chan. I'm gonna take a little something for my back, because my back is killing me. I'm an old lady. Oh, Husky. Husky any day. My house is very loud can be pretty loud during the day. I have animals. I have a kid that goes to school during the day, but My neighborhood can be pretty noisy. And plus, I get neighbors stopping by, I get deliveries, my doorbell rings, my dog barks. Stuff just goes on during the day. Like, I have an exterminator that comes over, that takes care of my house, and I have people who come over to fix things. I'm currently having my roof worked on. I just have a lot going on during the day. Hopefully that will help my back. It is indeed possible to have too many pets. Have you heard of Taylor Nicole Dean? I'm not going to get into that because I am not a drama channel, but holy moly, does that woman have way too many animals that she can take care of, that she cannot take care of. That is way too many pets. I need more pillow action for my back. It's just a long day of cleaning and doing stuff that stretch my back out. I've had all kinds of requests. I don't really judge people though. A lot of people want me to play a giant for some reason. That's kind of weird. I saw some of the commercials during the Super Bowl. It will be signed. It will be signed, but not by Anna. It'll just be signed by me. In about 13 minutes is the next giveaway, guys. Next poster, 13 minutes. No, you're fine, Jacob. I am not eating after midnight my time because I am sticking by a friend who's on a 12-hour restricted diet, and I am dieting with them to be a good friend. Really, just spamming in general counts as meme spamming. Hello! Welcome to the stream. It's okay, Rosie. Happy to have you around. I live in Lord of the Rings, so I could be like a hobbit and get second breakfast. I'm sorry to hear that, Rosie, but it's best not to use the term friend zone because everybody has their reason behind their feelings or lack of feelings for someone. I have watched anime, but I don't usually watch a lot of anime. Like, not anymore because I don't have time. Time is very limited for me. I should probably drink some good old H2O. Part of me really wants a snack, but being a good friend means sticking to the same diet as your friend and being a good friend. Do I like birds? Well, if I didn't like birds, then I wouldn't have a pet bird. So yes, I do like birds. I would not live in the world of South Park. It's too crazy. Ah, yes, good old Burp Chan. Seven more minutes until the next poster giveaway. 7 more minutes. I don't believe he's actually dead. I believe this whole series is gonna retcon everything. I take that as a compliment, because I love Tina Fey. It's the glasses, I swear. But I need them to see the chat, because the chat's so tiny. I ate a ghost pepper once. I regretted it immediately. Good night, Awakened Pioneer. Meaning of life is 42. My favorite candy is probably those sour airhead things. Those are pretty good. No, you're fine, Rosie. Don't worry about it. You're fine. You're completely fine. I have had fire noodles. My worst fear is serial killers. I'll take that as a compliment. Okay, guys and gals and everything in between. 3 more minutes till the next giveaway. 3 more minutes. Favorite car would be a Dodge Charger. Yes, Jacob, I got your email. It popped up on my thing on my screen. Do I like Hatsune Miku? She's alright. I don't really watch ASMR because it's not what I use to fall asleep. I use Delta Wave and binaural beats to fall asleep. But I have seen some of Seafoam's work, and she's pretty cool. You can look it up on YouTube. Just look up Delta Wave music. And it is very soothing music that just knocks me right out. I feel like most people have heard of Nightcore. Okay. 1 more minute till the next giveaway. Up. Giveaway time. Next poster is Jade. Hopefully you can see her. It's Jade. You see Jade in all her glory. Okay. If you want Jade, you have to tell me which character is featured in the most videos. So if you'd like Jade, tell me which character is featured in the most videos. Ethan is correct. Ethan, are you in the United States? Ethan Studer, are you in the United States? Okay. As in, I have art from Anna Maria Bryant, And then I just have a collection of pictures I've saved over the course of years. So yeah. Do you guys want to see what the last poster is before I give it away? It'll be given away. This is the last poster. And it will be given away in half an hour. This is the last poster, and it will be given away in half an hour. Good night. Good night, people going to bed. Good night, people going to bed. I do draw, but I do like classical art, like I sketch like people. I don't really do anime or comic book art the way Anna Maria Bryant does. That's why I have Anna do my art for me. Not for me, like we have a working relationship. Hello, welcome to my stream where I just hang out. It is a hangout chill stream. My favorite state is Washington State, not DC, but Washington State. Lila the Fairy will return at some point. I'll be putting up more Kalia, Freya, and the Sasha body pillows coming. I just have to get around to making the products. That's the hardest part, is making the products. Amelia will return as soon as I can get my voice back for her, because I've been away from Southern people for so long. I have lost the Southern accent. Thanks, Joe. Thanks. Thank you, Joe. Of course I've had New Jersey pizza. One of the first states I lived in was New Jersey. I've also lived in New York and Philadelphia. I have lived all over the country. Oh snap, guys. Oh snap. Okay, which character was my favorite? It would be tie between Takara and Nika. Good news. Anna Maria Bryant just finished a merch piece for Valentine's Day. I should have it up for sale sometime within the next week. But it's super cool. It features Shoka, Kalia, and Freya. And it looks super cool. It's not odd at all. It's okay to have dreams about things, man. Do I have any hobbies? I read, I write, I dabble in fine art, I cosplay. ASMR was a hobby once upon a time. Okay, 20 more minutes until the last giveaway, and then I'm gonna have to say goodnight because I have to unwind for the night. I am working on an Overlord cosplay. I don't have one yet, but I'm working on one. Legend of the Galactic Heroes. Like, seriously, watch Legend of the Galactic Heroes. It is a very good series. Vera may come back. I'm waiting on Anna to do art of her. That's what I'm waiting on. I'm doing alright. I've got about 15-20 minutes before I unwind for the night. One of my favorites was Kurocha. That was one of my favorites growing up. I am an old school anime nerd. Like, really old school. Super duper old school. Good night, people going to sleep. Good night. I like to I like to relax and unwind with some Netflix. That's how I relax and unwind. Good night, Dutch. Why, thank you. I do think I have a pretty good voice. Oh, thank you, everyone. Thank you. I have pretty good fashion sense. Right now I'm dressed comfortable because it is freaking cold where I live and it's late at night. And I'm just chill and comfy, if that makes any sense. I'm just chill and comfy. Because sometimes chill and comfy is the best way to be. Okay, y'all. 15 minutes until the last giveaway. 15 minutes. Let's see, the other day here is in the 70s, and now it is in the 30s. I know how you feel, Jacob. I've been up since early this morning because I had to bring my kid to school, so... But I had a nap. But even because I've been sick. But even then, it is late my time. And I have stuff to do in the morning. My back really needs to crack, and I don't know how. I'm trying to crack my back. And yes, I am wearing a crop top. I'm trying to crack my back. Yeah, name and address, Ethan. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. So, these last 12 minutes, anyone else have any questions, comments, anything? My daily life job is I'm a mom. I have a kid. I take care of my kid. Good joke, Jacob. Good joke. I have no real opinion. I'm not really into the whole ghost genre. Man, for some reason I'm getting really hungry for candy. But I gotta be good and stick to my diet because I gotta be a good friend for my friend, you know? I gotta be a good friend for my friend. I'm currently addicted to a band called I Am I, Who Am I? And they're on YouTube and they're amazing. Very 80s synthpop and it's super great. Yes, Mustang Ranch is a place that exists. Thank you, and thank you for your appreciation for what I do. Thank you. What got me into ASMR? I'm pretty sure I've answered this a million times, including in the Q&A, but it all started when I was doing a podcast with my friend, and I got an expensive microphone, or at least expensive for me, to do a podcast with them. And one evening, when I was done recording our podcast, I decided I would just fool around, put it on like the most sensitive setting, and just kind of whisper and murmur into the microphone and make up a character. And that was the first Scarlet video, and it just took off from there because people liked it and wanted more. My favorite brand of chocolate, Cadbury. I love me some Tom and Jerry. Good night, Jacob Eagle. I love talking about whales, and like no one ever wants to talk about whales with me, but I could talk about whales all day. I love talking about whales. Hello. Hello from America. My favorite ocean creature? Beluga whales. Beluga whales faux show. Orca are pretty great too. I do like me some orca. Ooh, Gertrude Hawk is pretty good. I like Gertrude Hawk. Oh, the Sharknado movies are very cheesy, but that's what makes them funny. Like, they're very cheesy, but they're also hilarious. My favorite bird would be the hyacinth macaw. Alright. 5 more minutes until the last giveaway. Five more minutes. My favorite alcoholic beverage would be a Moscow Mule. I like fishing. My favorite body type, I like the dad bod on the guy. I just like a dad bod. And my favorite plant would be the orchid flower. Favorite video that I have made, tie between the Misha rescue video and Ruby's backstory video. I need to finish up my sippy. Yes, there will be. There will be an earth elemental very soon. Yes, there will be more Kali on the future, I promise. Alright, 2 more minutes until the giveaway, and then I'm gonna have to call it a night. But 2 more minutes. The Ancient One is separate. It's a whole separate thing I got going on. It's actually based on a character from a movie idea I had. I'm a freaking firebender through and through. Fire Nation through and through. I'm a firebender. Alright. 2 a.m. Time to give away this poster. This lovely sleepover with Takara, Sasha, and Nika. Time to give it away. And the question is, the question to get this, and you have to live in the United States to get this poster, is who is the first character I ever did an ASMR video of? The very first character I did an ASMR video of. And you have to live in the United States. First character I ever did. And you have to live in the US. And you win this. I believe thanks everybody, and thank you to those of you who participated. Congrats to everyone who won the giveaways. I only had 3 posters to give out, and it is after 2 in the morning. As much as I'd like to stay on longer, I do have stuff to do in the morning, so I have to go to bed. So it is a good night for me. But I will stream again in the future, so just keep an eye out. Watch the community tab, because I won't always announce it via video. Just watch the community tab. And I will catch you guys with the next video sometime this next week. Good night, everybody. And stay awesome.